The Rust armorer, who was found guilty of a deadly onset shooting death, has been released from prison. After being found guilty of involuntary manslaughter in the deadly shooting on the Rust set, the film armorer was released from prison. In 2021, actress Alec Baldwin was carrying a prop handgun when it fired a live cartridge, killing cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Hannah Gutierrez-Reed was in charge of the firearms used on set at the time. According to a spokesman for the New Mexico Corrections Department, Gutierrez-Reed was freed Friday morning. According to spokesperson Brittany Rombach, she was released in Arizona, to an area close to the boundaries of Nevada and California, with concurrent dual supervision under probation and parole authorities. According to the spokesperson, she will be on parole for a year in connection with the manslaughter case. According to Rombach, Gutierrez-Reed was sentenced to 18 months of probation in a different and earlier instance where he was charged with illegally carrying a handgun in a licensed liquor establishment. A jury in New Mexico ruled Gutierrez-Reed not guilty of tampering with evidence, but convicted of involuntary manslaughter in March 2024. At the time she was 26. The following month, Gutierrez-Reed was sentenced to the maximum penalty of 18 months in prison. She was held at Western New Mexico Correctional Facility in Grants, New Mexico. Because of state credit for time served, women in state prisons in New Mexico generally serve a little less than 60% of their sentences on average. According to the state's sentencing commission, however, Gutierrez-Reed was required to serve at least 85% of her sentence, Rombach said. In New Mexico, those convicted of a serious violent offense have this requirement. Involuntary manslaughter is not considered a serious violent offense in all cases, but some, like the armorers, have drawn that 85% threshold based on circumstances. Elements that trimmed Gutierrez-Reed's time included 4 days credit each month for good behavior, 60 days credit for completing 2 phases of a residential addiction program, and 40 days of pre-sentence credit, the corrections spokesperson said. Baldwin was rehearsing a scene for the Western at the Bonanza Creek Ranch in Santa Fe County, New Mexico when the prop gun fired.